Season 10 has been delayed until October 19th. Season 9 will be 7 months long.
As we assess the ongoing development of Season 10, looking at the work we've got remaining, the expectation that there'll still be unforeseen issues that will crop up, and even though the team is working incredibly hard to pull this ambitious feature set together, ultimately we're not where we want to be in the development time frame. So we've taken the difficult decision to delay Season 10 to October 19th.
October 19th. October 19th. 7 months Season 9 will be. Sea of Thieves have released a 7 to 8 minute complete waffle video, I'm going to be honest here, on their delay for Season 10. There's a couple bits to take away from this. The key thing being Season 10 has now been delayed by just under 3 months. So altogether, it's been delayed by just under 4 months. I do not want anyone saying the delay is a disappointment, but there are other games to play, because that's not the case here. Developers set deadlines. I get the occasional delay, but you set a target, right? You set a general target. You set a deadline. That's in-game, we can see it all. You have an expectation to meet that deadline, to do your due diligence to meet that deadline. And if you can't, then that's on you. I get that game development is hard. I understand there are hiccups in the journey. Of course, it happens in all aspects of culture. People make mistakes, things happen and things go wrong. But for you to advertise seasons as 3 months long and then have a season that's 7 months long, bearing in mind if the captaincy delays hadn't happened, this effectively is a 7-month delay because it should have launched when Season 9 launched. It's unacceptable. I will always love Rare and I'll always love Sea of Thieves. This is not a jab at anyone that works there. But the point is, this is not on the players, this is on Rare. I appreciate the transparency. Communication is key. If it had to happen, it had to happen. But it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it okay. Alright, let's move on. I tell you to go and watch the video first off, but I'm going to be honest, it was just damage control. It was them sitting there talking about all the amazing things coming to Sea of Thieves, the Legend Monkey Island, Community Weekend, which no one really cares about, a Double Rep Weekend, which isn't new content, etc, etc. So go watch it if you want. Mike Chapman goes into a little bit more of the reason, but they don't tell us what Season 10 is, they don't give exact details about anything, they just say it's been delayed till October 19th, which is ridiculous. Now, as I say, as a result of this, the headline feature for Season 11 is now coming to Season 10, which we do know a bit about from a recent tease from Sotfest on Loki Jimmy B's Twitch channel.
We need one Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
Sea of Thieves. Yeah, let's go.
Ooh. So we can't really do Monkey Island, can we? Because that would be... Okay. We haven't talked about Season 11 yet. So... Season 11, so we focused very much on PvP, bringing players together using the hourglass. But the PvP that you feel in the world, organic PvP, it feels different, right? It's got a completely different identity.
I prefer it.
Yeah, totally understandable. It's different vibe, feels different. We are doing something specifically in that area for Season 11. So ways that we can, like the idea of sharing a treasure hunt and going out there and encountering people with a little bit of curation. So yeah, that's going to be, I'm really looking forward to that.
Thanks for that.
So, I mean, yeah, there's that to look forward to with whatever Season 10 was going to be, but it's a joke. It's a complete joke. And I'm sure Season 10 will be amazing, but we can't look past this. There needs to be accountability somewhere. I want to bring up a tweet thread from a community member called EG Gamer, because this tweet thread is fantastic. Even if I kinda understand game development is hard, I can't approve of this. This clearly shows a lack of realistic planning and production work that should be done prior to even starting development. Insiders know the first headline feature of Season 10, and I think it's safe to say that everyone knew that the season was going to be delayed right from the start, or at least I did. It was clear that Season 10 was very ambitious and required a lot of work behind the scenes, yet it seems like proper planning wasn't done. This leads to a year where we're going to have just 2 seasons and 3 tall tales, 1 adventure and 1 mystery. For the team at Rare, who I know might read this, please start learning from your previous mistakes. Sometimes it just feels like you keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And as a fan of this game, it saddens me. I don't want to be dramatic, but 2023 is shaping to be the worst year for the game yet, and that's sad. Monkey Island has been a great addition, and the mystery, while it could have been improved, was fun. I just hope something like this is prevented from happening again, and I couldn't agree more. There are people within companies to stop this from happening. They have project managers. Their role in a company is to give realistic timeframes which account for stuff like QA sickness. I just hope that Season 10 is as big as it's made out to be, because if it's not, then I don't even know how the community are going to react. Let's quickly move to an article, because there's a few bits and pieces. They basically go on saying about, oh, it's a difficult decision, etc., share disappointment, you know the usual stuff. I'll link it in the comments if you want to go and read it. Season 10 and beyond. Even though moving Season 10 back wasn't something we were eager to do, the shuffle has opened up an opportunity. It's meant that we've been able to take what's originally targeted as the next season's headline content and make it part of Season 10. The current plan is for this to launch in the second month of Season 10, which would mean players getting 2 headliner features in as many months. So we're hopeful that while things may feel slow at the moment, we're barreling into the last few months of the year with lots of momentum, etc, etc. Then they go on to say, thank you so much to the community, which, yeah, they probably needed to do here. We love the community, we love everything about the game. Yeah, we've got stuff about hit reg coming, cheating, combat, etc, you know, whatever, right? So that's stuff they needed to do. My biggest thing here is, yes, I appreciate the communication. There have been mistakes made on Rare's part, so any developers watching this, because I know there may be, this is not me blaming you or anyone specifically. The community will not blame anyone specifically, because it's no one's fault here individually working on the game. But this shouldn't have happened, and the root cause of this needs to be found. Why did this happen? What led to this happening? A 7-month season, you plan your seasons months and months and months in advance. So how did you not see this coming? So that needs to be worked on. Again, I appreciate the communication, but this just shouldn't have happened. We were already in such a dry season. Heck, Season 9 was your quality of life season. Season 9 was not a big season. You had more time to work on the future seasons than any... It's ridiculous. Anyway, my biggest hope is that when we get to Season 10, they don't start marketing this as a giant season. Look at all this content we have. Because no, the reason you have this much content is because you delayed it. So I really hope, and it'll be really annoying to me, if they start saying, we've got a giant season ahead. Yeah, because you delayed it. We expect the giant season. A giant season is now the expectation. That is now an it's not like a cool thing. That is the expectation. Anyways, that's everything here. Monkey Island hype, I'm hoping, hasn't been killed off here. I hope we're all still enthusiastic for the remainder of the tales. We can now put this to bed. I do not intend to create like 5 billion rant videos about this. I want to do this one video, and now we can move on, we can move past it, and we can look to the future, because despite these delays, I'm still incredibly supportive of Rare, I'm still incredibly supportive of the game, and I cannot wait for the next season, whatever that may be, with the amount of content it will bring. Delays are disappointing, but I will go back to the age-old saying of I would rather a bug-free season than a bug-filled season, even if it has to be delayed and the whole deadline thing. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of all this down in the comments below. If you did enjoy, then please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel an absolute ton. And subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest Sea of Thieves news as and when it comes out. And while you're at it, why not hit the bell as well so you never miss a single upload. I don't know what the Sea of Thieves content creation space looks like for the next few months, but we always get by, there'll be something new. Anyways, apart from all that, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.